This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so guys, as I told, today's session is Ansible class. Okay, so very easiest tool, guys, easiest topic. Okay, so it's Ansible, one of the DevOps tool. So it's the Ansible statements will be like general English, guys. So today's class, I will explain what is the purpose of Ansible. Okay, so we'll discuss about that. So as I told already, so DevOps is nothing but, so again, so it's a culture. There are set of tools available in DevOps, number of tools. Okay, so obviously the goal of DevOps is to reduce my project time, reduce my project cost, right? That is the goal of DevOps. Improve your SDLC, maybe process, the quality of your project. So many advantages. So Ansible is one of the DevOps tool, guys. One of the DevOps tool. It helps us to automate the task, guys. Okay, so maybe we will like the bulk number of servers. Let me write down Ansible. So one of the DevOps tool, guys. Prerequisite only Linux, guys. You have to understand Linux first of all. Proceed with the Ansible because Ansible is completely again so we like developed and maybe config will can be configured on Linux only, guys. You cannot go with Windows. Okay, Ansible we can configure on only Linux.
Amar, are you sharing something?
Oh,
Yeah, yes,
yes,
I'm not able to see.
I'm sharing. It can be set up on Linux machine, and that machine is called as Ansible Master. Ansible Master. Okay, so that machine is called as Ansible Master. Where you installed, where you like configured the Ansible, that is called as Ansible Master. To run bulk number of tasks, maybe set of tasks on a single or multiple servers at a time. Okay, so we use Ansible. So what kind of task? Example, guys, I have some like different number of servers. So development 50 servers, quality 50 servers, production 50 servers. Okay, so different servers you have. Like you may have Ubuntu, so you may have CentOS, you may have Red Hat. So assume that you got some application update, latest version. Okay, so you received, maybe you have now. Now you are in a plan to upgrade that application, to do some latest changes in that application. So around 20 servers are there. Okay, so 20 operating systems, 20 Linux boxes are there. So they're different, so some application running. You want to do the same configuration on 20 servers. So what is your approach generally, guys? If you go manually, okay, so via putty session, one by one you have to log into each server. 20 servers means 20 servers you have to log in via putty. Time waste process, yes or no, guys? 20 servers you have to log in manually. You have to run your commands manually. 20 servers, same commands. So example, each server taking 10 minutes to run, to complete, to upgrade your application. Okay, so 20 servers into 10 minutes. 200 minutes you are taking if you are doing manually. But the same thing if you go with Ansible. Okay, so if you go with Ansible server, so within, just a minute, guys. Okay, so within 10 minutes you can complete that task, guys, if you go with Ansible. So that is the advantage of Ansible, guys. So very easy to configure. It's one time task. Okay, so one time task for setup, and every time you can use the same setup. Okay, so no need to work on that same setup again. Simple. So let me draw it. Maybe let me explain in diagrammatic way. Example, you have set of servers. These are your EC2 instance. Assume that. Okay, you have your EC2 instances running in your AWS account. So assume that you have different applications running here. Development servers, these are. These are quality servers. So these are production servers. I hope everybody aware of the difference. What is the difference between development servers, quality servers, production servers? I hope everybody knows it. Okay. So development means where we will do the developments, new developments. Quality means you will do the testings on developed applications. Production means actual server where it will serve the request to the customers. Now I am able to use WhatsApp application means, so this production servers only, because of these production servers here your applications running here, that supported application. So development, testing, production servers will be there. Based on your project size, you may have number of servers, thousands of servers. Okay, so different technologies you will use internally to get this external application, external functionality. So here assume that some like 50 servers available in development environment, development AWS account. So different applications running. So out of those 50, around 20 servers you have some requirement now. Same task, some 5 commands are there. You want to add a new user. Example, a new user joined in your project. Okay, Amar joined in this project. Compulsory, Amar user should be there in all the servers. Yes or no? Amar user should be there. Then Amar password also should be there in all the like example. You have 1,000 servers in development, quality, production. 1,000 servers are there. I want to create a user in 1,000 servers. What is your approach? If I go with a normal way, guys, if I go with like example putty session one by one, so I'll be sitting here. This is my IT premises. Okay, I'm in maybe here only. So our system admin, our application guy, our database guys will sitting. Okay, so somewhere in Hyderabad, iTech City office I'm in. So your data center, it could be your data center, or else it could be your AWS servers. Now what is the approach? So one by one I will log in, and each server I will create like user add command. So very difficult. 1,000 servers I have to log in one by one. Very difficult. Minimum if you take 5 minutes each server means 5 into 1,000 servers. 5,000 minutes it will take. Of course, there are many other ways also, not only Ansible, to make automation for this one. So Ansible is one of the easiest tool to implement this kind of task. Okay, there are shell scripting. You can do the same thing with shell scripting also, whatever I can do with Ansible. Okay, so you can even Python, you can do the same things with whatever I can do with Ansible. It's similar to those programs, guys. Whatever I can do with shell scripting, I can do with Ansible also, but very easily. Like general English, guys. You no need to write any program for that. A simple statements, general English statements, it will understand. Okay. So here, simple guys, what I will do, I'll install a separate server. Okay, I will launch a separate server. Here I'll install Ansible. Okay, so this machine is called as Ansible Master. This Ansible where I installed Ansible. In remaining machines, I no need to install anything related to Ansible, guys. Only here only. In Ansible server only. You have to pick one server. So you will install Ansible. Here this is called as Ansible Master. And how you are connecting to your servers, guys? Here, if it is manual, by using SSH, right?
SSH. Yes.
So in the same way, your Ansible also can use SSH application, guys. Means you no need to have any like putty session again to connect to these servers. In backend, we can provide authorization to this server. Generally, guys, to log into your server, what information you need? So example, you are connecting to one of the putty session, EC2 instance. What information you need?
User credentials.
Exactly. So maybe this server IP address plus username, password, or else keys. So that is what I need for this server. So here also, guys, okay, so as I'm not doing manually, so connecting. So your Ansible will connect in backend. So here for this server, I have to provide authorization to connect to all these servers, guys. It's one-time setup. It may take some time, but initially, when you start working on Ansible setup, for the first time, you have to create an authorization. You have to provide authorization to this server. Okay, so now onwards. So example, I want to connect to all development server. I want to create a user in all 1,000. Maybe here you have 100 development servers. Okay, so you want to connect to all 100 servers. No need to connect manually by using putty session. Simply, I'll connect to this server. From example, this is my laptop. Okay, here I'll connect by using putty session to this Ansible server. Now onwards, here itself I'll write the programs. I'll write the statements in Ansible server itself. I no need to connect to these servers, guys, to do any task. Simple. I log in here. From here itself, I can execute commands on your any server, guys, in backend. If I execute command here, I will explain. I will maybe give my server details. To which server you want to run your command. That server detail I will give here. So from here itself, you can trigger commands to your servers. Okay, so that is what Ansible, guys. Example, in all 100 servers, you want to create a user. Here, I will log in via putty session. Okay, I'll write a statement to create a like a. So here, I'll add the servers as a groups, guys. All development servers into one group. Again, all applications. Again, in development, you may have application servers separate. So application servers. So I'll make one more group for application. So develop database servers separate. Like that, I can add any number of groups here. So while running my command, let me write down one example, guys. How easy that statement is. So guys, can you please someone guess it? What is this command? What this command can do? Will do?
Yeah, added the user called named Amar to dev servers.
Exactly, guys. See how easy it is. Like general English, guys. The statement will be general English. Here clearly I'm saying to Ansible. In Ansible server, I have to run this command, guys. So here what I am saying, my task is user. Okay, so I'm clearly saying Amar is the username. State should be present. I'm telling to Ansible. So make sure that Amar user is present in all dev servers. Already this dev server you should have configured in your Ansible server. So directly it will go to the DevOps servers. How many servers you configured under dev server group? It will connect to all the servers. Okay, and trigger this command, guys. If you have 1,000 servers, in 1,000 servers, it will do the same task in a single shot, guys. You can do the same thing with shell scripting also, Python also, but you need little big code. You need a program for that. But here, simple task, like general statement, English statement. So that is the reason nowadays Ansible is more popular. Of course, shell scripting also we can use for the same task. But why Ansible is more popular means because of the easiness. Okay. Now in today's class, I will show you how to install Ansible server, Ansible Master. Okay. Then how to set up, how to provide authorization to this server for other servers. How many servers you have? From all the servers, you have to provide authorization here. Okay. I will show you now. So there are multiple things I have to do. So who would like to take care, guys? Who would like to share the screen today?
I'll present if there is no problem.
Your good name?
Jogarao.
Yeah. So just a minute. Yeah. So what I need here means I need one machine first. So for to install Ansible Master. So just a minute. Yeah. I given a presenter role to you. Please go ahead. Okay. Is it a fresh system?
Yes, it's
Jogara,
a
what
fresh.
is anything there here in this system?
No, nothing. I just created this one. It's a fresh one.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So let's make a name, host name, guys. So what is host name? So guys, generally in real time, we'll set the host names for our servers. Okay, so for identification purpose, how you are giving names in, go back to AWS console. Yeah, so see here, how you named as Ansible class, maybe Ansible server, something like that. Here for identification purpose only, right? In the same way, server side also, I can set the host names. I can set the names, guys, because you do have different number of servers, different development server, different application, different servers you will maintain. So with IP address, you can't identify, guys, which server is which application running until unless you check it. So for best practice, always set the host name. Go back to putty session. Yeah, host name. That is the best practice, guys. Of course, if you don't give also, nothing will happen. Host name is a general concept, guys. Linux concept. Okay, space your host name. Anything. What is this? This is Ansible Master, right? I'm going to use it for Ansible server. So I'll make it as Ansible Master. Ansible Master. Enter. Now re-login. Sudo -a again. To reflect the change, I have to re-login. Yeah, see guys. Now onwards it will show as Ansible Master. Nothing. I did not do anything. Only I given name to my server for identification purpose. But this command is not permanent command, guys. If you reboot your server name again, it will show as number name IP address only. So again, permanent way also there. Can you please open your notepad? Take it as a task. One command is there, guys. I want you guys to get that command. How to set host name? What is host name? What
in
is
dot
host name? Open
in
a new
dot
notes.
in dot bash underscore profile, if we will set, that will take automatically.
The host name
Okay.
CTL.
Yes, you're right. What is host name and how to set host name permanently? This is one command is there, right? Guys, you have to find out that command already. So we got the answer, but try to set this because guys, if you reboot your server, you will, if you don't make it permanently, what will happen? Again, you have to set it manually, host name. So like one time setup, permanent setup we need. Okay, so go back. So make sure that guys, whoever sharing the screen, whoever writing the notes, always share the notes immediately after the class. Also, one more request, guys. Every day, whenever I send a link so in your respective group, I'm sharing my recording link. Okay, so make sure that download it into your laptop without fail. Why? Because automatically the links will be disabled. Only for 1 week it will be available, guys. Otherwise, you have to download them at any cost, so that they will be available permanently in your laptop. So make sure that, guys, download the links, whatever the links I am posting every day. Okay, so let's install Ansible now. Install Ansible. So I'm installing Ansible, guys. YUM. Ansible. Okay, so it's giving, it has given some what I can say, some suggestion. So run that command. Yeah, have you run it? No, you given hash mark. Remove the hash mark and run it. Only sudo.
Why this is different command, Amar? Why yum install not worked here?
Maybe sometimes based on the platform also, maybe they may have some additional version to version. Sometimes they may have additional functionality, right? I think maybe because of that. Even I am not sure what is that command. Simply I followed the suggestion. So that's where always output we have to analyze what exactly they are saying. Okay, so I installed Ansible now. That's it, guys. Ansible Master is ready. Nothing. See, setup also very easy. Now what happened when I install my Ansible in any Linux box? Windows you cannot install, guys. Okay, so Windows you cannot install Ansible. Now the next thing is what I will get when I install Ansible in my machine. So clear the screen. cd /etc/Ansible. So that is the folder I received, guys, when I install Ansible. See, these are the things you received. So here, can you open that host file? VA, by using VA. Files, how to open the files? With cat or VA, right? So here, VA space hosts. Yeah, so what is this host file? Can you please open your notepad? Notes. First of all, how to install Ansible? How to install Ansible? So the command which you ran, right? That command, copy paste. No. Okay, so first try this. Install Ansible. So maybe note, maybe in the next line, note. So Amazon Linux given some new suggestion to install Ansible. So copy paste that command here. Come out of this file, :q, exclamatory mark, :q, exclamatory mark. Up arrow, copy this command. No, here not with DD, right? No, copy only from, no, you copied a whole thing. Yeah. So here write down clearly, Amazon Linux given some new suggestion when I run above command. When I run suggestion, when I run, no. Okay, so when I run above command. Okay, yeah. So this is what we did now. Now write down next. What things you will get when I install Ansible? What things you will get? What things you will get after Ansible installation? So /etc/Ansible /etc/Ansible. This folder gets created. Maybe this folder is Ansible. Maybe this folder consists Ansible configuration files. Ansible configuration files. Okay, and client information Yeah, so next, under /etc Ansible, there it's not completed. Under /etc/Ansible, we can see below components, below contents. First one, ansible.cfg. Ansible.cfg. This is the configuration file for your Ansible. Write down. This is a configuration file. This is your setting file, guys. Configuration means settings. Configuration file. Generally in Linux, we used to call it as configuration. Second one, host, HOSTS file. This is called as inventory file. Just host. Remove that file. Only host. Inventory file. This is called as inventory file, guys. So where I can add client information. Write down. Where I can add in client information. Means your clients, guys. So client is nothing but the servers you want to manage, right? Those are called as clients. Third one, roles folder. Okay, so basically now you can't understand roles concept. So as of now, write down roles is a like advanced Ansible topic, maybe folder, advanced Ansible folder. Okay, so as of now, so you will come to know about roles concept later, because little difficult topic, that one in Ansible. Okay, as of now, these three folders, maybe 2 files, 1 folder you receive, guys, when you install Ansible. Okay, so now go back to Putty session. VA host, open that file. What is that file, guys? As I told, no, remove the, so you're combining different commands. Remove the previous command. As I told, what is that file, guys? This file is called as inventory file.
Yes.
Inventory file, where you can add your client information. So how many clients you have? Example, you may have development server, you may have quality servers. How can I know that? What are the servers, development servers? Definitely, every project has a console list, guys. How many servers you have? So some maybe based on your project. You may have some tools to maintain that information. How many servers you have, which server is development server, which server is having which application. Definitely you will have the list somewhere. Some small project, if it is a small project, you may maintain in some Excel sheet, or else some other some like what I can say, apart from Excel sheet, you may have some tool, CMDB also, some database also will be there to maintain your number of servers, list and all. What is server IP address, who is the owner of that server, which application running in that server, what is the configuration like CPU, memory, storage, again hardware information. So to maintain all this information, even some tools also available, guys. CMDB generally. CMDB means so to maintain your hardware information, your server information, or else some small project means Excel sheets they will maintain how many servers they have and all. Okay. So basically, just a minute, guys. Yeah. So as I told, this file is called as inventory file, guys. So in Linux, one more behavior is there, guys. So remember this. Generally, in any file, okay. So like so it can be different purpose setting file or else some program file you written. Okay. So in that file, you can comment also. You can add the comment also. Comment is nothing but something. Example, I written some command. I want to explain about that command in the same file. So I can start a line with hash mark, guys. See, here every line is starts with hash mark. That means those are not actual line. Those are just comments. Something, some information purpose they written this file. All the lines starts with hash mark only, guys. See, that means they are commented lines. They're not actual line. This is host file where I can add the information, client information. So he is giving information how to add, what is the format you have to add your client information. Maybe you might be confused right away if I explain everything. So I'll give you a simple way how to add your client. Can you delete all these lines from this file? Not required. All are commented lines only, just suggestions they given. So delete all the content. Jogarav. Just use, maybe I don't know how many lines I have. Just use 100 DD as of now. Escape. DD means delete line, right? 100 DD means 100 lines deleted from your cursor. Use 100 DD. Yeah, so completely I deleted. So here, guys, what I did now, as I told you, that host file is called as inventory file. I have to add my client information. So whatever I deleted, so basically those are just suggestions. So I don't want to see all those suggestions right away. Maybe after you got some idea about Ansible, then you can understand those suggestions. Right now, you just ignore them. So I deleted everything. Now let me add my client information. Do you have any servers, Jogara?
No, I haven't. I just got a normal
Do
one.
one thing. Can you quickly launch 2 servers, example purpose? Two servers, new servers. So because it's a practice account only, we are doing just practice, not real time. So in real time, already you may have your servers, development servers, quality servers. So here launch. So at a time also you can launch 2, guys. You no need to select, click on next button. Here number 2 option. So guys, at a time I can launch up to 20 servers, guys, with the same configuration. Here, like practice purpose only, right? Already you may have your project servers in real time. Okay, those servers you should know that which is the development server, which is the quality server, which is the production server. So what I will do here, practice purpose, one server, I'll just assume that one server is development server, one server is quality server. Example purpose. Maybe assume that some application you are developing in one server, some application you are testing in that quality server. Nothing is there as of now. Okay, no application there I installed in that both the servers, but just assume that, because as of now we don't have other servers, actual real-time servers. Okay, now I want to add these 2 servers from Ansible into Ansible, and I have to provide authorization also to manage these 2 servers from Ansible. Now let me show you how to do that. First of all, copy the development server, select development server. Copy the IP address. Go back to putty session. Yeah, here within a square bracket. Insert mode. Square bracket. Open and close. So which server it is? Development server, right? Dev server. No space. So next line, add your IP address. You will add all the development servers, guys. Example, you have 20 servers, development servers. All the servers you will add line by line, IP addresses. As of now, only one server. But in real time, you may have 20 servers, 50 servers, 100 servers. All the servers you will add in the development group. Now you are creating quality server group. Here you will add one more, maybe all your quality servers. I can add one more group also. Both are Amazon Linux, right? Create one more group, Amazon Linux group. You can duplicate also, guys. No problem. Amazon Linux. One more. Add both the IP addresses. You should not copy like that, Jogara. You should copy up to that line only. You are copying the whole line, even including the spaces. That is not a best practice. Okay. So like this, guys, I'll add all the groups, all the number of servers, production servers, quality servers, maybe like application wise, you can create a group. So database wise, you can create a group. OS version wise, you can create a group. Your wish, based on your requirement. Okay. So anyway, you can add the groups. I added 3 ways. One is development, maybe environment wise. One more is OS wise also I grouped. Okay. So as of now, only 2 servers. In real time, you may have hundreds of servers. All the servers you have to add like this. Client information, guys. Which server you would like to manage? Those servers you added now. Okay. Now save this file. Save this file. Yeah. So good. My Ansible client information also added. But have I given authorization, guys?
No.
No.
No. We haven't given any authorization. Let me try to run my command. I'm just trying to check the communication, whether I'm able to run my commands or not. Ansible -m. What is -m? I will explain. Ping, ping space, maybe which I want to make a test for all the servers, not for a particular group. All, ALL. If you want to go with only particular group, you can give that group name here instead of all button. All. Okay. So my request is yes. Say yes. First time, right? So it's asking some key verification. See, what is the error you are getting?
Unreachable.
See, guys. So can you please read that line? Complete something message you are getting, right?
Unable to connect to the servers.
So guys, your Ansible will try to connect same SSH mechanism only to your servers. But see, something permission denied. You are unable to connect. Because you don't have authorization. You don't have key also. So generally from putty session, from window machine, how you are connecting, you are providing IP address, username and key before login. Then only you are able to log in. Yes or no? So see here, now my Ansible tried to connect to my clients, but it's unable to connect because it doesn't have, my Ansible doesn't have key for each server, for all those servers. That is the reason it's failed. Now let me show you how to provide authorization to this Ansible. Okay, now go back to your notepad. Open your notepad. Yeah, write down. How to provide authorization to Ansible Master. To Ansible Master.
Amar, we cannot hear you.
I thought it was my PC issue.
We cannot hear you, Amar.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm back. So how to provide authorization to Ansible Master. So guys, here behalf of you, your Ansible Master is logging into your servers to do the task. So compulsory your Ansible Master should have the authorization. Okay. So there are multiple ways, guys. So one of the mechanism is like passwordless authentication mechanism. It's a general concept, guys, not related to Ansible. This mechanism is general Linux mechanism, guys. Example, I have server A and server B. From server A, I want to connect to server B. I want to trigger some command. I want to run something on server B from server A. Then this mechanism will use. So in Ansible also, we are going to use the same mechanism. It's not Ansible mechanism, guys. This one, not only for Ansible. This is general mechanism. This whatever the method I am going to show you. Passwordless authentication mechanism. Okay, maybe write down the description. What is this mechanism? So assume that we have server A and server B. Maybe write down it. So this is a general Linux mechanism. Write down. This is a general Linux mechanism to connect from one server to another one Linux box to. This is a general Linux mechanism to connect from one Linux machine to another Linux machine without password. So this is general mechanism, guys, not only for Ansible. This can be used in, so whenever you have this requirement, so from one server to another server via SSH you want to connect, then this is the mechanism. So Ansible using SSH mechanism only right now. So this mechanism work for Ansible. In Jenkins also we'll use the same mechanism, guys. That server also, your Jenkins application also would like to talk to other servers via SSH. So that time also we'll use the same mechanism. Okay, this is general Linux mechanism to connect from one Linux machine to another Linux machine without password. Yeah. Now next, assume that we have server A and server B. Server A, maybe within server A bracket, write down Ansible Master. Ansible. So assume that server A is Ansible Master now. Okay, and server B, Ansible client. Maybe your client, which server you would like to manage. So from server A to server B, I want to log in. Yes or no, guys? To manage the things, to trigger my commands. Okay. So assume that we have server A and server B. So from server A, then from server A, I would like to manage server B. By connecting via SSH. By connecting via SSH mechanism. SSH protocol maybe. SSH protocol. SSH connectivity. So from Windows, how you are connecting? That is also SSH only, guys. Putty is SSH application. In your Linux box also SSH application running. So you are providing username, key and login. Now from one Linux to another Linux. This is the passwordless mechanism, guys. I would like to manage server B. Okay. Okay. Then this mechanism works. Then this mechanism works. Okay. Yeah. Now next slide. Maybe steps to do passwordless authentication. Steps to do passwordless authentication. So guys, from one Linux to another Linux machine, anywhere, if you need passwordless, so while doing automation, we cannot provide passwords. Yes or no, guys? It should be automated. So compulsory passwordless authentication only I have to go. First step, log into server A. Log into server A. Maybe within the bracket Ansible Master. Run below command. SSH-keygen without any space. SSH-keygen. No number. Same step on first step only. SSH-keygen. In the next line. Next line. Give some space now, otherwise.
Small.
Small. SSH-keygen. SSH-keygen without space. Go ahead and run in master. Step by step we'll run. So I'm trying to set up communication between first server to second server. Passwordless authentication. Log into your first server, Ansible Master server. Jogarav, are you there? The putty session, Ansible Master server I need. Control C. Clear the screen. You're in Ansible Master server now, guys. Run this SSH-keygen command. SSH-keygen. What this command will do, it will generate one public and one private key, guys, for this user. See, you can see that path. So it is generating some key under /root because you are with root, right? So root user home directory. If you are with Amar user home directory, you should go, guys. It will show the path also in which folder that key is getting generated. Press enter. 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 See, 2 keys you got it, guys. Your identification has been saved. You can see that. You can see the path. Your identification has been saved in /root /.ssh/id_RSA. And next line, 2 key, that is public, one private key. Can you go to that path? cd /root /.ssh. Only that folder. First go to that folder. cd. So as you ran this command with root user, in root home directory, those keys got created, guys. So do ls. Every user, like you can generate. So do ls. See, guys, those 2 keys got created. id_RSA, id_RSA.pub. So one that can you highlight that key? id_RSA. That is your private key, guys. The next one is public key. 2 keys got generated for this user. For root user now, you ran your command with root user, right? So in root home directory, these 2 keys got generated. Now log into your client machines. Log into your client machines, both the machines. So open 2 more sessions. Log into you both the development server and test server. So first time guys, you have to do this. There is no option. Again, you can use some shell scripting and all, that is secondary case. Log into your other sessions. Open and do so. One more session, putty sessions. Maybe you can use tabs button here. No need to open. Okay, so go with the new tab. No, okay, no problem. Log into. It seems you are using MacBook. So guys, if it is a MacBook, you don't need to install putty session to connect your Linux boxes. Already they have terminal. Anybody using MacBook, guys? New guys, I'm talking about, not old guys. So any network delay, Jogaram? So you're taking some time. Any reason for that?
No, actually, I didn't understand what you actually said right now. You want me to log in, open 2 new sections and log in into 2 new users?
No. So what I asked, now you are in Ansible Master server, right? In the same way, log into other servers also. We do have our client machines, right?
Yeah, we have 2 more.
Yes. How you logged into Ansible Master? In the same way, log into your client 1 and client 2 also.
Okay.
By using your terminal. Connect. Copy that. Go to download folders first. So guys, for MacBook, the procedure is different to connect your Linux box. Yes. Okay. For this also set the host name. Sudo -a. Host name dev server for identification purpose, guys. Okay, maybe dev server or else maybe your application name, any name you can give. Which application running here, that name you have to give so that you can identify. So again, re-login sudo -a to reflect the change. Okay, so one more server also. Log into that QA server also in the same way now. So I'm logging into all my client machine, guys. This is one-time task. What I am doing now. So I have to provide authorization for my from my client machines to Ansible Master. So that's the reason I'm logging into all my clients. One-time task this is. So he connected now 3 machines. As of now, I have only 2 clients. In real time, if you have 100,000, all the servers you have to connect like this for the first step. Okay, so sudo -a host name QA server. Maybe your application name as a no. You should not give spaces like that at any cost. Names, are you giving something Amarendra means AM or space something render something like that? No, right? It's not a valid name. So anywhere, guys, anywhere when you give some names, you should not give spaces. It's not a description, it's a name. You should give without space. Yeah, clear the script. Okay. Now write down the second step. Notepad. Second command. Now cd to cd slash root slash .ssh folder. Don't say folder, just maybe. Within the bracket. If you run above command with a different user, if you run above command with a different user, you should go to that home directory. Here I ran root command, right, with root user. So I went to root home directory. Under that .sh folder. So if you run with Amar user, you should go to /home/Amar /.sh. Okay. Now third step. We can see id underscore RSA and id underscore RSA dot pub files. ID, maybe you write down like this. We can see below files now. Now id underscore RSA one file, comma id underscore RSA dot pub. These two keys got generated, guys. If I run that ssh-keygen command. So key generation command, guys. Two keys, public and private keys you got. Fourth question. Open that pub key. Copy the content of. So all these I'm doing in server A only. From where you want to manage. Copy the content of. Copy the whole content of. id underscore RSA dot pub. Okay. Fifth one. Log into your client machine. Server B. Log into your client machine. Server B now. Maybe like multiple server, whatever the server you have. Server B. Example in this case. cd to your home directory .ssh folder again. Sixth. cd /root /.ssh again. In client machine. .ssh, not simple SSH. That is hidden folder, guys. Then one more thing, guys. So generally in hidden folders will be there, right? Hidden folders files. In Linux, some folder or file starts with dot means that is a hidden folder, guys. Hidden folder or hidden files for security purpose. Hidden files you cannot see directly. ls command won't work out. You have to do ls-la or else cd to directly. cd works. So what I am saying, under /root folder .ssh folder is there. So I'm going to that folder. Okay. Seventh one. Paste the key you copied from master. Paste the key which you copied from master server to maybe within the bracket make it server A. Master server దగ్గర server A to authorized underscore keys file. Authorized, small only. Authorized AUTHORIZED underscore keys file. Okay, so into this file you have to copy that key. Now let's do it. First go to master. Go to master, Ansible master, server A. Okay, so open that id underscore RSA file. Master server only. Cat id underscore RSA dot pub. id underscore. Maybe you may feel little difficult here, guys, what I am doing. So maybe you have to do multiple times. Then you can understand. So that's the reason I'm giving clear notes step by step. Okay, I'm giving authorization to server A. Here server A is nothing but Ansible Master. So it's a general concept, not only for this way. So even in Jenkins also we can use this passwordless authentication. Whenever one server wants to manage another server with SSH mechanism, okay, so we can use this method, passwordless authentication mechanism. So they don't need any password directly. Without automation purpose, we'll go with authorization, this passwordless mechanism. Yeah, open that file. Copy that whole stuff. You should not copy like that. You're copying even white space also. You should copy up to Ansible Master, last line. Don't do Control C. Yeah, up to here only. Okay, so you highlighted means you already copied. I don't know in terminal how it works. Do you need Control C? I don't think so, right?
It works. Control C works.
Yeah. So go to know your clients, your client machine. In all the clients, you have to copy the same key, guys. Go to server, maybe first client first, dev server. Maybe CD, same folder, /root /.ssh folder. CD /root /.ssh folder. Here you can't see any keys, guys, because you haven't generated. Enter, do ls. See, those files not there. Here, open this file, authorized keys, VI authorized keys. Use tab button. Enter. Okay, already some entry is there. Here, let's add it into next line. So use small o. So guys, small o is also insert mode option only in VA editor. It will create a new line, guys. See, you are in insert mode with new line. So above all 5 lines are one line only, guys. Because of the length of that line, it's spreaded over 5 lines. But actually, those 5 lines are single line only. Can you use tab, maybe up arrow? It will go to beginning of the line only. Use up arrow, see? So all 5 lines are one line only here. Just length is big. That's the reason it's spreaded over 5 lines. Yeah. Now down arrow. Yeah. Paste your key. The key which you copied. Good. So make sure that you copied properly. Okay. Now save this file. That's it, guys. Now I give an authorization to server A for this dev server. Can you try to connect? Go to server A now. So that Ansible master. Clear the screen. Guys, let me try to connect by using SSH. SSH space your IP address, that dev server IP address. Get the dev server IP address. Enter. Say yes. It won't ask any keyword, any keys now, guys. See, dev server. You logged in without any. So first time only it will verify. So that's it. You did SSH connection, guys. See, without password. I exit once. Try one more time. Exit means again you will go back to the master server. Exit. Exit. See, you are in Ansible master server now. Do SSH now. See, guys, it's not asking any password. Now your Ansible master also Ansible command also works now, because Ansible command also will use SSH protocol only in backend. So without password, you can execute any commands now onwards by using Ansible. If you run Ansible command, directly it will be executed on your dev server if you select. In the same way, Now go to copy the same key to your other server also, QA server also, because we copied only to dev server, right? QA server also, same key. cd/root/.ssh, enter. Now authorized keys, vi space authorized underscore keys. So create a new line, small o, yeah, paste your key. No, actually you copied that IP address, right? Now get that key again one more time. Exit. Actually you did SSH, right? So you're in next. Yeah. Now VA ID underscore, maybe cat also works. Cat ID underscore RSA.pub. Yeah, copy this key. So like this this key you have to copy it into all the clients, guys. So how many servers you want to manage? So that many servers you have to copy this key into your client. So you are giving authorization, guys, now for your master. In authorized keys, we'll copy only like authorized servers only. Now go to Ansible Master, try to do SSH for quality also. So check the names, guys, here. Observe the names. That's the reason we given names to our host. Don't be confused. No, this is dev server. No, this is dev server, not Ansible server. SSH. So I'm trying to connect my quality server also now. Enter. See, guys, without password. It did not ask any password for me. Exit now. Your Ansible commands also works now. Go to clear the screen. cd/etc/Ansible. So all the clients you have to do the same setup, guys. Your Ansible master key, you have to copy it into all the clients. To which server you want to manage. Enter. Yeah. Now Ansible -m ping all. So Ansible in backend, no. Ansible space -m ping space. Ping is a communication tool, guys. Just I'm checking communication. So which group? I'm giving all the server. Actually, all group is not there. So only dev server group is there. QA server group is there. Amazon server I created. Groups. 3 groups I created. All means it will check all the groups. If you have multiple servers, only 2 servers I have. So 2 servers it's checking. See, success. I'm able to communicate with all my clients. As of now, only 2 clients I have. In real time, 100 servers I have. 100 servers you should get like this. So communication is successful. Now you authorized. You give an authorization to your Ansible master. Now you can do anything. So can you create one user? So simple. I want to create one user. New user, maybe just now today joined in my team, my project. What I will do? So can you go to your slave machines once? Just check ID Amar. Do you have that user in your slave machine? Verification purpose, guys. No, not here. In your slave machines. In your dev and QA servers. ID Amar. So example, I'm showing one command, guys. Now QA server also. ID space Amar. Now let's create Amar user, not individually. So from Ansible master. Now go to Ansible master. Yeah, Ansible -m. What is -m? What is user? We'll discuss. User -a. double quotes, name equals to your username, name equals to Amar, state equals to present, and out of the brackets, out of the quotes, your group of server, to which group of server you want to execute this server. So basically every time your command will check the inventory file, guys, space your group name, which group you want to create. You want to create all the servers, you want to create only dev servers, you want to create only application group. That group should be there already. So all means all the groups. Enter.
Amar, can't we give this Amazon Linux here? It's a group.
That also you can give. Group name you can give if you need.
Okay.
Just I'm showing like a general concept. All you can give, or Amazon Linux group you can give, dev server group, your wish. Whatever you configured in your inventory file, that group name you can give instead of all button, all
Okay.
keywords. Okay. So now go back to your slave machine and check it. Dev server and QA server, ID Amar. See guys, I haven't logged in to create I haven't created manually. ID here only one server, dev server, but you may have 100 servers. In 100 servers, in a single step, guys. Am I running multiple times? Single step only, right? So you can remove also. Example, one user left from the company today. Go back to your Ansible Master. Simple. Same command, instead of app present, make it absent. Same command. So what I am saying, make sure that that user is absent in all the groups without login. I'm just now why I logged into my client machine other sessions, just for verification purpose. But once you are familiar, you no need to log into clients. From here itself you can manage the things. Now go back to other sessions, check it. ID Amar. See guys, you deleted the user without login, without executing anything directly. You're managing from Ansible Master. That too easy way. So this is just for user. In the same way, you can create the files. You can edit the files. You can install the applications. You can start the applications. Example, you have some 10 application servers. You want to restart application on 10 servers. Simple. Come to Ansible Master. Already that group you should be there in Ansible inventory file. All application group. You'll simply give your command last application server group. Simple. It will like your service will be restarted in 10 servers, maybe 10, 20 servers. So this is what Ansible, guys. The basic setup till now, what I did. So make sure that guys, every day you should be ready with this setup, because every day we can't set up these things in class. Time waste process, guys. I don't want to do this in class every day. I hope you understood what I did today. How to set up master and client setup. So make sure that before the class, so you should make, someone should ready with this setup, guys. One master, 2 client machines. So directly we can go with advanced Ansible, slowly. What are the things you should know? Everything we'll discuss. Okay.
Yeah, Amar. Hello.
Yes, Swamshi.
Yeah, now so can we give two group names at a time in the same command?
So again, that different options will be there. We'll discuss about those groups later. Maybe again, first try to understand the base. Definitely it is possible. You can give individual server names. You can give individual, again, multiple groups, multiple servers. Everything is possible. Okay. First try to understand the basic of Ansible. So those are advanced again. Definitely you can.
Hi Amar,
Okay.
I have one doubt. In real
Yes,
time, if we have 100 client machines, we need to copy everything like manually. We have to do copy the key and everything for 100 client machines.
Yes, definitely there are other ways also. Like again, scripting way also there. some Python will be there. Some other ways are there to do the same thing. Copy the keys from one machine to other machine. Okay, so that is out of matter right away. That's the reason I did not told that how to do that and all. Definitely, if you may have 1,000 servers. So there is another way to do that. Okay, copy the keys from like one server to 100 servers also there. It's a different way. Okay, so as of now, try to understand Ansible only. How to copy and all, definitely you will come to know later part of time. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So make sure that guys, before tomorrow class, you should be ready with this setup. Okay, one master and 2 client setups. And so Jogarao, without fail, please copy, please send that notes immediately to me so that I'll send it to everybody. Okay, guys. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time.
Thank you, Amar.
Yeah, thank you, Amar.
Thank you, Emma. Have a good